All right, guys, so we have a few items here. I picked up this carpet here. This is a bag of carpet I got from Amazon. I don't know what it is. It's really cheap stuff. I think it was like 15 bucks or something like that. And it's just plain old black, like speaker carpet. So, and this is like that pegboard you get from Lowe's or Home Depot. I've had that in my shop forever. And I'm just sitting there, not really using it for anything. So I figured, why not use that? It's actually like the perfect measurements. Let me turn my light on here. It's actually like the perfect measurements for making a rear seat delete. So someone had mentioned a few videos ago that they wanted me to videotape making the rear seat delete. So that's what I'm doing. This is super cheap. I think like I said, this was like, I don't know, $15 or $20. This, I don't remember how much it was. I've had that for probably 5 years. So whatever, $10 or something like that, and yeah, we can make ourselves a rear seat delete. It actually fits, it measures pretty close. This is 4 feet across by probably 23 inches, and that's like 4 feet by 24. So all we really got to do is kind of cut for the hump and cut for the wheel wells, kind of make it fit, cover it with carpet, and you know, screw it to this crossbar here. And yeah, pretty simple. So, and then I'll probably just take I'll cut another piece of carpet and lay it over this, and use some I have like 3M spray glue adhesive that I'll probably use to attach the carpet to this, and also attach it to the floor a little bit, kind of like I did these. That's what these are here. It's just same thing. It's just I used some of that 3M adhesive and adhesive it on there, and it's been there forever. So I can do the same thing on the rest of it here, and then it should look pretty good. And that way, I kind of like the perforated board, this pegboard idea, because I was also thinking of, you know, since we bought this new truck, I took the speaker out of the truck that I had. We'll go up here and I'll show you guys my little loft area. I have the speaker here that I took out of the truck. Okay, it's got an amp, and that's like a 10-inch speaker. I was thinking of possibly like making a custom speaker box for the back, for the trunk of the car, you know, to put it in the wheel well, because I don't have a spare tire. So make something custom, drop it in there. And I was also thinking of making like, I don't know, like, let me see, where's my keys? Yeah, I was also thinking of making like a speaker box slash storage area, like, if you kind of know what I mean. So there's really no place to put like anything, to store anything without it rolling around in the back of these cars. Oh yeah, look at this. How many people still have their factory grocery net, I guess you'd call that? I mean, all the little hooks, I got all that. But anyway, let's take a look here. Yeah, I was thinking, because this is kind of, you know, there's nothing supporting this, so I was thinking that we could take this out, and then under there we could build like use half of it. Yeah, like say take half of this trunk, use it as a speaker box, okay, and then the other half like make a storage area where I could put some tools, and you know, like I like to carry with me a tire repair kit, like, you know, the ones where you can plug a tire. Comes in super handy, like if you ever go into a parking lot somewhere, run over a nail, and you know, like I don't have a spare tire for this car, so I would have to actually fix it. I keep that in all my cars. Like both these cars, I have tire repair kits in them, and the truck I have an actual air compressor too. Really smart thing to do. That way you never get really stranded from a nail in your tire. But anyway, I just totally got off topic there. So anyway, yeah, you know, that's going to be in the future plans for the, maybe put a speaker box back there. But part of the reason why I was saying that is because the holes in this will kind of let the sound through, if that makes sense. It won't like close off the trunk completely. It'll kind of let sound through, you know, like whatever that 10-inch speaker puts out, it'll kind of come through the back of the rear seat delete. Because I know most of the time they make them, you know, solid. So, but anyway, let me get to it. I'll start taking some measurements and then start cutting this. And God, this should be really easy. So, oh, I haven't updated you guys on something else I'm working on too. We have an addition going on the building. Okay, this is going to be another, let's see, this is 20 by 26 feet. So it's basically another, like a lean-to garage. And then it's going to have the same aluminum. I'm going to order this same, well, it's not aluminum, this is galvanized steel. I'm going to order the same color trim, and the same color roof. Okay, so it's going to have like a 15-degree pitch lean-to. And what's funny is I got all of this wood for, well, it was kind of for free, not really for free, but this is all leftovers from when they did the trusses on my house. Okay, so it was way up, it was in the field up there, and I contacted my builder and I said, hey, you got a pile of wood out there, what are you gonna do with it? And he goes, you can have it. So I took all that wood and I was able to frame this all out. Okay, so we got the pressure treated on the floor there, and it's all bolted down with these big, huge lags. And I mean, the wood is not in the greatest shape. It's really good wood, but it's been sitting in a field, so some of it's a little bit like dark colored. But I mean, for a garage, I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. It's going to be covered all with metal anyway. And on the inside, we may do kind of like I did my machine shop area. I just used some plywood for the walls, which works pretty good, you know, to kind of close it in and make it actually look like a room. So this is what I used. This is like pretty thin plywood, but it's nice because it actually helps, you know, if you want to hang stuff on the walls. You know, I put a shelf here. It was really easy to do because you just screw right to the plywood. So I may do something like that in that garage. Okay, so, and then if you can imagine right here, okay, I have a window here and all this junk. We're gonna take all this junk out of here, and this window is gonna come out. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut this whole area out. That's probably 6 feet by like 8 feet. Okay, and this is going to basically be just a walkthrough. You're going to be able to walk right through this area into the other garage. So it's all going to be one, you know, one deal. You can come in here and then go that way into the other garage. So we'll have another door here. This is going to be a roll-up door just like this one. It's just going to be smaller. So it'll be an 8-foot door. I think this one's 10. This one is 10 by 12, or I believe, and this one's going to be 8 by 7 or 8 by 8, whatever it is. So yeah, working on that. The only thing I got to do now is pretty much come up with some trusses. I don't know if I'm going to do some metal trusses, you know, the ones that are made for this, like the lean-to style. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to put some kind of a header up here so that we can come off of that. It's going to be a little tricky because it's a pretty long span. Okay, it's like 20 feet. So, and then it's going to also extend out here, and then this will be like a porch. So this will be all covered too. Okay, it'll be covered out to about, I don't know, I'm going to probably come in a few feet from here, and then this will all be covered. So I'll still have an area where I can park a car here, and I'll also be able to pull a car in and store a car in here as well. So this is going to be a nice big area. I'm probably going to transfer a lot of my shop tools into this corner over here. Okay, and then that way it'll free up some space in my my other garage. So yeah, so I'll have another 600-700 feet of square feet. So whatever that is, 24 by 26. I don't know. My math is horrible. So so this shop here is around 1,000 square feet. So that'll add another 600 square feet. But anyway, let's get back to this rear seat delete and yeah, not make this video too long. Actually fits pretty good. We gotta trim this bottom piece a little better. It's a little bit off center, but maybe that's because this one needs to go over that way. No, I cut it off center, but that's okay because I don't mind a lot of clearance here. So what I'll do is I'll just come over here and trim that, kind of make this even, and it'll sit flat. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty good right around there. And then you see how it comes around the tub, but that'll be a little gap there. But what I can do is make the carpet kind of overlap so that it kind of fills this whole gap in. Okay, and it'll kind of just, I'll tuck the carpet back in here. So in other words, I won't cut the carpet too tight to this. I'll make it so that it'll kind of tuck up under there and you won't even notice. But yeah, looks pretty good. All right guys, so I got it to fit really good in there, and what I decided to do was actually flip it over so that I'm gonna put the carpet on this side instead of the other side. That way this will be like a finished look on the inside of the trunk. So when you open the trunk, you're gonna see that white instead of that wood color. So I think that'll look a little better on the inside than seeing this kind of like wood board. I don't know what you call it. It's not really wood. I don't know what it is, some kind of like pressed board or something, but this will be easier to stick to also because it's kind of like a little rough. So I'll get the carpet and lay it over there, kind of trim it and grab the glue that I have, and yeah, almost done with this. Alrighty, that looks pretty good. What you want to do is you can kind of stretch it. So what I did was I folded it over the top and then work your way down and kind of just stretch and pull and stretch and pull, and it gets it really flat. It's really good. Spot there, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. Alright guys, there it is, finished product. I went ahead and just used Sharpie to kind of cover, or not cover, but kind of paint the heads of the screws so you can hardly see them. I mean, you can still see them, but it'll be nice to be able to take this out if I need to. So just 3 screws there. Everything looks really good, tucked in nice. There's a few creases here that hopefully will kind of, when the heat hits it, it'll kind of form down a little bit more. There is glue down there, And I did kind of glue the edge here, but I'm happy with it. Okay, so I'm gonna say this job cost around 35 bucks. Even though I had, you know, the whiteboard and I bought the carpet, still, I mean, you can still do it. You know, you get your carpet on Amazon for 15 bucks and then go buy one of those pegboards for probably another 15 or $20. So cheap way to do a rear seat delete. You know, there's definitely more options out there you could buy. Some of them are just plain wood too, like plywood, and they're a couple $100. So it's a cheap way to, you know, put a rear seat delete in, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you learned something. I do definitely like to use stuff I have laying around to do these little projects, and just make it the best I can. I'm not trying to make a show car here or anything like that. So you know, in the future videos, we'll probably try to show some more of working on this. Maybe show you some of the other stuff I'm doing with it. We have a door back there we're putting in, and you know, like I said, a roll-up door here. But I don't know, it's kind of hard to film stuff like that because it's a lot of work, and when I start working on it, I like to just go straight ahead and not stop. You know, not stop and grab the camera and show, you know, what I'm doing. But so it's kind of difficult doing projects like that and videotaping it. But oh well. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll check you all next time.